Welcome back, everybody! Woo! To all of our viewers right now, you already know where this is headed. You can see things are different, literally physically different. We're a little extra today. And right now, my co-host is also looking a little different. She is not Riches, my usual co-host, but we do have our producer, one of our producers, EJ Benson, to help me out today, okay? And of course,
Big ups, big ups.
yeah. And of course, I'm here. I'm back. I took a break from last month's podcast. I hope you guys missed me, our viewers, but Angelo Rosetta is still here. And to all of you, welcome to Metanoia Chatroom. Woo! Fishing! Okay, well, for our metanoia, at least here at church, I know that again, you can see this and you know what's about to happen upcoming really soon. You've been bombarded with the news, you've been bombarded with the announcements. But today, our topic will kind of revolve around that. Just this idea of like camping and youth camp, the idea of youth camp, because camping in general, it's fun, but it's different in a youth camp. And to help us talk about this topic, can you please introduce our guests today?
Dun, 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 dun. All right, so for today, our very special guests, they're very special because they're just special. We'll start with the person beside me. Say hi to everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. So our first special guest today is Kate. As you already know, she's one of our collectives. She's in charge of in the collectives. What do you do?
I'm in charge of follow-up with the collective. Yes, Jamil, hello.
That's right.
Yeah, so usually we're the one who's talking to newcomers or people that has been gone to church. We're trying to fit them in somewhere to be part of the circle,
Yeah.
So that's how it works.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you're new here in the church, or if you came from the Philippines, she's probably the first one that you talk to and
Yeah.
you can get to know, right? Also, Kate's been here for a while, and she's very what do you call this? Helpful in the ministry. And the next special guest for today is
Hi guys.
it's Edrei. Woo!
Hello,
All right,
hello, thank
Edrei is
you.
also one of our collectives. He's the one of the newest ones. Tell us what you do in collective.
So yes, first of all, thank you for having me. My name is Edrei. I'm also one of the collectives, and I'm at the Kate Shadow on the relations team.
Yep.
So yeah, one thing I just want to say about relations team, I just want to add what she said. We want everyone to feel belonged in this church,
Mhm.
in this house, and we want to grow physically, spiritually, and yes, God bless.
Emotionally.
Yes, emotionally
That's
too.
right.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, Edrei started young here actually, and
Yes, I
the
do.
development that went through his life, it's
You'll see
amazing,
it.
bro.
And a
Big
shout out
ups.
to Edrei too, because every podcast that we have had so far and every podcast we will ever have, like a big part is to him because he takes care of the sound.
Yep.
You know, you're hearing me right now
Good job,
because of
Edrei.
Edrei.
He's our audio
God. Praise
engineer
God.
slash
Shout out
sound
to
guy.
you, yeah.
Praise God.
So you guys know that we have a youth camp upcoming,
We
right?
do?
As mentioned. We know it. We do have a youth camp, and it's something that's very exciting to do. But before we, dive into the details of the upcoming, we kind of want to look back first as to what we have been going through in other youth camps. And to start that off, really, like, why do you guys think youth camp is so important? Like I said, camping it's a lot of fun. You do it with family usually, but it's different when you're with young people who love Jesus and young people who will bring you closer to Jesus in a camp that is like specifically designated for that. So to you guys, what's the importance of youth camp to you?
You wanna do?
Oh my gosh, I
Go
was gonna
ahead.
copy your answer.
Oh.
But I think for me personally, it helps me, cause it's nice when we're at church, right?
Yep.
Like after
Yeah.
service, we go out, we chill here, and then we talk about stuff. But like for the youth camp, cause it's usually 3 days, 2 nights, right?
Mhm.
And that's where you get the chance to have like a little sleepover, I would
Yep.
say. So you get
Oh.
the chance to really dig in deeper, having that like deeper relationship
Mhm.
with the other young people.
True.
I can't remember who did I sleep with. I sleep with. Well, in camping in
Yep.
tents. But I do remember I used to sleep with the tent, right?
Me,
Yeah.
And then I think
Angela,
we have
Angela,
we had that
Mhm.
conversation about like career, like what do you guys want to be in your career?
yeah.
Like just those stuff that we can talk about, and then if you want to ask something about the Bible, right? Like we
Mhm.
can talk about literally those stuff like intimate, like
Mhm.
the things that you can't ask for other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it kind of like helps you build your connection with other young people. And by the way, guys, if you want to have a roommate, but sadly Angela is not here on the camp,
Aw.
she's really good as my roommate because
Oh wow.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
she
I didn't
had
know
like
that.
sari store, guys. In
Oh yeah, I
So-
bring
She's
the good
ready.
food.
She's
I bring the
ready.
food.
She have
Yeah,
all the
but-
food.
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. And you, like Edrei,
So-
how about like in your perspective,
Mhm.
especially again as someone who just came into leadership, like as an official leader, what's been the importance of youth camp to you?
Well, for the past youth camps, I've enjoyed it a lot. Not because of the place, but it's actually the people.
Wow.
Just like what
Wow.
Ate Kate said, like the people you're with, you're gonna have some talks, you're gonna build some relationships with them, and that's one thing I really cherish a lot.
Yep.
I became close with the people here at church because of youth camps, and yeah, and one more thing is, of course, like the surroundings, the presence. It's
Nature.
yes, and we know everyone is Christian there, so we just have this. We're aware what's happening around us, and with that, we can practice of life being Christians.
Mm.
And with that being said, like our spiritual, it will grow, our faith, and basically, that's what I really like a lot.
Yeah.
And of course, it's really fun.
It is so much fun.
And also, I just want to add something there. Aside from that's when the time that we're actually like disconnected from the city, right?
Mm.
The world.
So yeah,
Ah.
it literally like helps you build connection.
Yep.
Like I usually like
Mhm.
suggested to kind of like, I hopefully there's no like internet here in this or whatever
That's
it is for the
true.
camp, because you know
Oh, we're
It's
really
nice
off the
to
grid.
build that. Yeah, off the grid. It
Well,
should
with
be.
Yeah.
service though, so you can call for emergencies.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh,
And
that's
yeah.
true.
I guess one of the important things too, because we're not really an isolated island, but like
Mhm.
we're in a space where we're stuck there for
Yeah.
let's say
Yes.
3 days, 2 nights, and you
Mhm.
can't do anything but just to
Exactly.
interact with people.
Yes.
You don't have a choice.
And also us collectives, and even those
Yeah.
young people that are in ministry. Sometimes when we are here in the church, after church, we still have lots of things to do.
Yeah,
So
We're too
exactly.
busy.
We're
We're
too
too
busy,
busy,
right?
yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
we don't get to talk to people.
Yeah,
ask them how they're
exactly.
doing. But
Mhm.
in that space, you get to do that because we have all
Yeah.
the time we need, right?
That's
Even
true.
though
Yeah,
if we have
I
program.
agree with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So with that said, I know we've all been into different camps in this church. So I'm gonna ask you something. With all like we've been to all the camps, but which one is the most memorable for you?
wanna
Which
go
one is
first?
I guess the one that had the most
Impact.
impact?
Okay. Yes.
No.
There's a lot of camps that we've been to, but I forgot the names.
Yeah, me too.
So what I'm just gonna say is one thing I do at church too is I'm the sound guy. So at camps I'm also responsible with that. So one
Really, like I really enjoyed a lot is Saturday. Forgive me, it's really cold.
Yeah, it's really
It
cold.
is
everywhere.
actually really cold.
It's we're
We're
filming
still
at
in the
night.
winter
We're filming
camping.
at night. We're camping right now. So
Winter camping. Guys.
Yeah, so yeah, basically Saturday night retreats. I really enjoy them a lot.
Yes.
It's like the presence of God. It's just there, and we can feel it. And everyone there, you can see they're worshiping. And then for me, like as the sound guy, I'm in the corner. I can worship. Sometimes I have to open my eyes,
Yeah.
and I just see people worshiping, and it touches my heart so much
Yeah.
yeah.
that these young people, they are willing to give everything, their lives to God.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically
cold. Are you cold?
Yeah. So what Edrei's talking about retreat, like every youth camp that we have to make sure to have like a night of worship
Yes.
where we're just
Encounter.
literally gathered
Yep.
in a room to just sing praises to God. And like Edrei said, it's so moving to see so many young people do that. And youth camp is usually when the newcomers come,
Exactly.
and that's when they're the most, and yet they're doing the same thing. And that's
Mhm.
just, it's heartwarming, and it's so nice to see, like you said, people just lifting their hands up
Mhm.
in surrender to Jesus.
Sorry, one more thing I want to add is like that seeing that it changed my life so much. Like it makes me like I want to commit more my life to God because I
Wow.
know the things that He can do. And ever since every time it's like every youth camp it's a renewal, more commitment, and I praise God for that.
Mhm. Yeah.
For me, well, basically Edrei said everything. No, I'm joking. But just to refresh your mind, as you mentioned that we have like lots of camping,
Mhm.
I do remember. I think we have, like we were talking earlier, that we have 4 consecutive like youth camp.
Yeah.
I think it was at Fairhaven, Muskoka, Canastego Lake, and I don't remember the
Kawartha?
last one.
Kawartha?
Kawartha, actually, yeah, Kawartha.
Oh
We do
wow,
have that
you guys
one.
have good memory.
Yeah, so we have like cabins and tents, like but it's always raining. But like
That's
yeah,
Yeah.
right. But I remember Edrei, like it doesn't matter like the location, or well, it matters too. Of course, you need to have a good washroom and stuff like that. But anyways, going back to your questions, like what is the most memorable time for me with the camping? Well, the thing is, all of them has different memories
Yeah.
for
Something
me.
special
That's true.
about them, yeah.
But the impact that really has me was, I think it was my Jesus and my best friend camp.
Oh, that was one of the.
Yeah.
Oh, I was not here yet.
Yeah.
Well, you were. You're
I'm trying to see
Edrei,
the.
were you there?
I'm not sure if I even came to
Yeah.
that one or
Yeah.
no.
It was actually around. See, I have notes, guys. I'm ready.
Wow. Okay.
I have June 2015. It was Jesus, my best friend camp.
Oh, 2015.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
2015. So what happened with that was like what Edrei mentioned earlier. We always have like an encounter night, and one thing that I remember there is Pastora. I don't know whose pastor it is, but they asked us to write in a small piece of paper, like if you want to say thank you to someone, then you want to say thank you,
Yeah.
and if you want to say sorry
Yeah,
to someone that
yeah,
you're
that's
like,
true.
right?
That was special.
Yeah. So during that time, like, I don't know, like some people came up to me like, thank you, and then like, I'm sorry. But during that time, I was too young, right? So I don't know, like, am I giving like an impact to you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
oh, why you're grateful to me? Like, it kind of like, because that's after the service, right? Oh no, after the encounter. So
Mhm.
we're like refreshed, like, you know, that's like you're still into that presence of God.
Yeah.
But then when I'm like, oh, thank you so much for everything. Like, it's just one word of thank you, and then they give it to you. But then they have to like whisper to your ears, why are they thankful for you?
Oh.
And then I'm
wow.
like, oh my gosh, that's one of like the most memorable camp that I've ever been at.
Must
You'll
Yes.
never know, you'll never realize that
Yeah.
you're actually giving impact to other people.
Mhm.
And even that one too,
Yeah.
like, if you have conflicts from someone,
Mm-hmm.
like that one is really good. I'm sorry. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know we have that, that before.
I didn't know we had beef.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely.
And then I'm
Definitely.
like, wait, oh, I sorry, I didn't know that I offended you in that way.
Yeah.
Like, cause the thing, right? Like you just finished the encounter, so you want to have like a fresh start.
Yeah.
So that's what kind of like the
Yeah.
camp is doing with us. It's a fresh
Yeah.
start, right?
Yeah, it's I guess it's very I guess one of the there's a lot of importance when it comes to our youth camps.
Exactly.
Not only do we get to be in God's presence in that
Mhm.
intimate way with all the young people in a
Mhm.
intimate place, not only we get to build relationships with other people,
Mhm.
at the same time we get to fix
Yeah.
relationships,
Right.
Restore,
Yes.
right?
restore whatever that we didn't even know that was
Yeah.
broken, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's yeah, I remember that this is my best friend.
Yeah.
I think that was the first camp that I've been to
Yeah, yeah, I
actually.
remember. 2015.
So yeah, that was very special.
I want to share something too, since you mentioned the letters.
Yeah.
Actually, one of the people that wrote to me was actually Pastor Mark,
Oh.
and I was 15 back
Oh.
then.
Yeah.
So I'm really young. Like basically I was one of the youngest at the camp, so I was just following the adults. So yeah, during the retreat, Pastor Mark gave me the letter saying I want to be closer to her, like something. I want to
Yeah.
be your friend.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I want to be your
Oh.
friend. So that really touched my heart. Like
Aw.
tears almost came up, but it did not.
Almost.
Aw.
Almost. And then actually from that I just became so close with Pastor Mark and everyone too. So
Wow.
it was really life changing.
I actually
Amazing.
forgot who I gave that to.
It was
I wanna be
probably
your friend
Or maybe
from-
you said sorry to Ate Kate.
No, I don't think
That was
so.
you.
During that time, yeah.
I forgot what I said. But
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
That was
Mhm.
actually, see, with camp it's something special every year, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Every team, every year is a different theme.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's always something special. So yeah, I look forward to whatever
For the
is
team.
gonna happen.
Excited
next.
for this
We
year.
literally find like a best friend in that camp.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
we
I mean
did.
Jesus, and then
Oh,
the
there's
other
another
ones.
camp. I don't remember which one. I think it was Muskoka where we had talent show.
The last one. Oh
Yes,
yeah.
I remember
that
that
one was
one.
really fun. Shout
Yeah.
out to Jamil.
Oh yeah, Jamil.
Over.
So
Oh, Was that
no, at the
basically
Kate-
like that's like his debut?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and from that, like he started from that, from just singing, showing his talent,
Yeah.
and then later on now he's
Worship leading.
up there leading
Yep.
almost every week,
Good job,
and
Jimmy.
now he's doing different instruments
Big
too.
ups,
True.
big ups.
Big
Big
ups,
ups.
Yeah.
big
But
ups.
also, I remember EJ during that time talent show. So, like, young people, right? There's like a dance contest.
Oh,
Dance contest.
I think I remember
I
that
was
one.
I was actually looking doing throwback like in because we have like a PCFC Ignite page
yes,
before.
yes,
Mhm.
Facebook.
So I was like Ignite Expand Expand. I was looking at the video clips there for the previous camps.
yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know we actually danced before. You
We did.
danced,
I remember
yeah,
that.
you
I
did,
do remember
right?
that,
Did you
yeah.
remember? Because I know Angela was there. I'm like, oh my gosh,
did
the
we
people who doesn't like some talents that are
Yeah.
meant to be kept.
Yeah, yeah.
Just keep it.
So
I'll keep it for sure.
for Jamaica, it started there,
fun
his singing, and it flourished to worship leading, and you guys, it started and it stopped there.
That's it.
There we go.
Yeah. And speaking of like that sense of we have, that was going to be my answer. Like the most memorable was here at PCFC, at Muskoka. That was my very first encounter with God.
Sorry, which
ever.
one is Muskoka?
The one with the
latest
big
one.
mosquito.
Oh no, not
The
yeah,
one with the
big
big
mosquito.
slide, water slide.
What's that one?
The one when we
Yeah.
have the fancy like
The
Cabin.
gym.
camping, yeah,
Cabins,
cabins
yeah,
and
yeah.
washrooms.
And we had a lake there too, right?
Yes.
Like, we did
Yeah.
archery. We did. There's a lot of stuff.
Sand
Archery.
archery, I
Mhm.
believe.
Oh,
So at
nice.
Oh, yeah,
the
that's true, that's
at the
nice.
gym was when we had the like encounter night,
Yeah.
and I had my cousin there too. My cousin
Oh, yeah,
Kane.
Kane.
You remember
Kane.
her?
Hi, Kane.
Yeah.
Shout
If
out
you're
to
She
not
was
watching
there.
this,
So even her actually, just seeing like my cousin who like basically I just met because I don't think we met in the Philippines when we were kids,
Yeah.
and I saw her having the same encounter, and I had my very first encounter with God there. And I was gonna say say like, oh, that was the first time I really felt the presence. But for me, the most memorable camp experience I had was not here in PCFC actually. This is more like where I got to know Jesus, yes. But my very first church in Canada, like Christian church, was actually a church called NYCC. I don't know if you
Shout
know
out
in
NYCC
case.
if you watch this. Big ups.
And my cousin, my other cousin at the Joy, she invited me there along with my tita, and that's where I used to go. And I guess like I was the newcomer for them, so they invited me to their camp.
Yeah.
And I remember bringing my friend back then, and basically what happened was we had a movie night, so not even an encounter night.
Oh.
What was memorable for me was a movie night, and we watched this movie called, I'm pretty sure it's called The Blind Side. You guys know the movie?
I think I
Blind
heard
Side.
of it.
No?
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
never watch it. Yeah.
Called The Blind Side, and I think it's like about like football, like sports. You know the cheesy Christian movies that are like,
Coach
oh,
Carter.
yeah, they're losing, and then oh my gosh, I just heard it. They're losing the game, and then they're like, oh, just put your faith in Jesus, and then they
Mm.
they
they
pray,
win.
and then like they suddenly win. You know those cheesy movies.
Yes.
So that was what the movie was about, and I just remember crying my eyes out as a kid.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was like, what, 12 years old? And I was just bawling my eyes out in a movie that I will probably find really like tearful right now, but not as like sobbing. I was crying, crying, crying. And I remember it was because, wow, I really understood what faith is just in a movie. So not even an encounter night. So with that said, I don't think that the first time the presence really dawned on me and I was on my knees, I don't think that was the first time Jesus showed himself to me in a camp. I believe it was through a movie where he made me cry about a character having faith.
Yeah.
And that was when he told me, in reality, not in a movie, not in Blindside, I can have this faith and win the
Yep.
same victories of a football game or something. And I was a kid. Like, that's something great to realize as a kid.
It's crazy
So,
how that's so random too. I don't think you're the type to watch football.
no,
Exactly.
no,
Yeah.
for
And
sure.
yeah, God used that to speak.
Yeah.
to you,
It's
right?
an instrument.
It's just how God is. It's amazing.
Mhm.
I don't know. You guys have anything else to anything that you remember from the previous camps that you want to share? You know, make us, I guess, go down
Excited.
memory lane. Anything
true.
that
Yeah.
you
One thing, every time we do tents, or actually
always
every time we do camping, it always rains.
I know,
It
right? Why
always
is it like
rains.
that? Why
But
is it like
it's like during that time, it's like we kind of don't like it, but at the same time, it's such a good experience.
Mm.
Well, for me personally, like I enjoyed the
The rain.
rains, the sound, and then you getting wet inside the tents, and it was really uncomfortable. But the next day,
Let me think about it.
I don't know
but
about
the
that one.
next day, it's like people will just laugh at it, and I enjoyed them a lot.
Mm.
It's a really great experience, and yeah. Also, one more thing, I wanna give a big shout out to the committees, like the games.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
previous
yes. Yes.
committees from the
Mhm.
previous
From
camps,
So
like
every
the
year,
singles,
every
yeah.
year,
Yes.
Jasmine used to
Oh,
be
Jazz,
like,
shout out
yeah,
Jazz.
shout out to
Nash.
Ate.
YA leader.
Mm-mm.
Nash.
Nash.
Nash,
Oh, Nash.
shout out to you. I totally
Nash,
forgot about
actually.
that.
Wait,
The
Carl
brother.
Joe Nash. We shout you out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And what's
See, so
Who
many
else?
people.
There's so many
There's a lot,
committees,
even
right?
Rafi.
sorry
Yeah.
if you
Teacher
forgot
Nikki, right?
about.
But also, I
Okay.
remember like since we're going down to the memory lane from the previous camps, like I think we do have some proposals in the camp. Remember, like that
Mhm.
happens before
Yes.
like marriage proposal in the
Yeah,
camp.
someone proposed.
Yeah, someone
during
proposed,
the camp.
right? Mm-mm.
It was Rafi,
Rafi and Nikki,
yeah.
right?
Oh.
If you
Right.
remember.
See how like how
It's-
the
yeah.
family, how the people in the church, like they wanted to be part of, like, can you imagine that, like proposal, and then you want all the people from the
Oh,
church
That's true.
know that, like, hey, we're
Yeah.
getting married, but yeah, it's in the
That's true.
camping thingy.
Also, this coming camp, if you want to propose, I
You already
mean,
know.
You already know. Someone did that before, so if you want to do it.
Big ups.
I mean,
But yeah, also like I remember you mentioned about Muskoka, about the archery. It's so much fun. And then we have the high ropes and low ropes. Like, if you're into like activities like
not me.
sports. I mean, I'm not that active, but like, I always love to try something new for the young people. I think I
Mhm.
remember what Kendra was saying, that fun is important, but it is not
Mhm.
the means. But yes, that's true. Like, you have fun there. You have all in one in the camp. It's
That's
not just
right.
about like
yes.
fun and all. Like I remember Edrei was mentioning about like there's an encounter. Of course, that's how you build relationship, encounter with God, and then devotions. I think we used to have
Yeah.
do
Yeah,
Yeah.
morning
that.
devotions.
Yeah,
Like
morning
every
devotions,
cabin
right.
or every tent we
Right?
we do
Mhm.
that.
And then so the archeries, it's fun. It's like you just laugh with like what's going on there. I'm like, oh my gosh, you did that. Oh my gosh, you were able to do it.
Yeah.
Then swimming, of course, you always need a pool.
It's something you don't forget. I don't
Exactly.
know why. Like we do have big events
Yeah.
that we go through as a church and as like a metanoia, but youth camps is it's different.
Yeah, it's just
Everything is
different.
different.
It's really different.
Also, don't forget bus rides. I don't know why.
Oh,
for
yeah,
me,
that's-
I
Oh,
love
bus rides.
I love bus rides too.
When people are playing loud music and everyone's just singing, it's really fun.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I
pass
remember.
pass the chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the bus
Are you
rides.
guys hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys okay at the back? Yes.
And then,
Something
going,
like that.
and then going home, it's like no one's in the bus. It's
Oh,
so
no.
quiet.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. They're all
It's like
tired.
everyone's just sleeping.
Yeah.
And just
And that's when
Mhm.
people
Mm-mm.
yeah.
from camp
Yeah.
don't sleep.
Or cover
Yeah.
your faces.
Yeah.
Cover
Just
your
a tip.
face.
Just a tip.
Yeah, there's so many memories. I just can't
Foods.
remember everything because it's a lot of like camping.
Yeah.
You can't really recall everything, but I guess the most important. Oh, I remember also. Remember you guys we used to have like guards.
Oh, the SWAT.
Oh,
SWAT
yeah.
team. Shout out to the SWAT
They're
team.
crazy.
Security, we are a team. Thank you for protecting us the past youth camps.
Mm-mm.
Apparently, we're not gonna have one this year, so
No.
we got laid off, guys.
Oh.
So
Yeah, one more
we'll see.
thing, like a big shout out to the cookers.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Oh yeah,
cookers.
the cookers.
Forgive me.
Thank you, all the rice
Good
cookers.
cookers.
I'm sorry, forgive me, but people who cooks breakfast, lunch, dinner,
That
Yes.
is true.
they're the best.
Thank
Yes,
you
yes, yeah.
guys,
That's
our
up.
previous
actually a
cook.
big part.
What's masarap? Sorry, it's very very
Yummy.
delicious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
Yes.
yummy. Very yummy.
That's actually really important.
Good.
Thank you for
Good.
mentioning
Thank
that.
you for
Imagine
shouting out.
going
We have
to the
also,
woods
like,
without
That's true.
food.
That's true, right? Oh, sorry.
There's
Say.
so no. I was saying, like, imagine going to the woods with a
Yeah.
bunch of young people and not eating anything.
Oh,
Yo, can you
man.
imagine?
Yeah, that's not
That's
camp.
too much.
The campers, we don't have to worry about what we're gonna eat, what we're gonna cook.
Mhm.
They all do it. It's
Mhm.
we go there, everything is ready,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Mm.
Thank you for the nice food. And also, I do remember we have also like games, right?
Yeah.
Like a big
Mhm.
games. I remember we used to have Amazing Race.
Oh yeah.
Some of them do fail before. Like it didn't work well. I'm like, people are tired already in the middle because they
Yes.
can't find the clue and stuff like
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my gosh, we're done, we're over. I'm like,
Yeah.
we accepted defeat. But hopefully, right now, guys, don't accept defeat. We'll make sure
Be
that it's fun
competitive.
games. But yeah, those ones too, it's very hard. Like, shout out to the previous people created those
games,
games.
yeah.
Like
Mhm.
it's
Shout out.
yeah.
Big
So
ups.
They're so
anyways, big
creative,
ups, big
yeah.
ups. But yeah, I don't know what else you guys can add for like.
I don't
Memories
know.
for
I
camp.
honestly, we've been like talking about it, and unfortunately for our youth camp, at least me, I will not be
Won't
there.
be there.
As far as I know, I won't be there. But I'm so excited. I don't know. I about you guys. I'm so excited.
Your spirit is with
yeah,
us.
my spirit is excited for this year's youth camp.
Jesus.
Yeah. But do you guys want to know who else is excited? No.
Who
We
else
want
is
to
Us
know,
is
like,
excited.
perspective of, I don't know, other people outside from here.
That's true.
Who is an attendee. So,
Someone's new.
like we said, youth camp is so much to do with like getting to know
Exactly.
other people, and we like to do that in this podcast too. We like to like get to know you, but we'll bring it over to our segment of me to know you to just have our guests today also maybe share something about camp experience or get their perspective on what they feel about this upcoming camp. You know, so
I have a very special guest today, actually.
so every
I
guest
wonder
we
who.
have for EJ is so special.
Yeah, it's always a special. He's a special guy.
Everything
too.
around me is special.
Yeah.
Thanks, I appreciate
Wow,
that.
of course, I got you. Big ups.
I've been fishing for compliments the past.
Oh, fishing for compliments. Yeah.
Oh,
So-
China.
I got you guys, I got you.
Yeah,
I got
yeah, yeah.
All right. Anyway.
Without further ado,
'Cause
this
we're
is
fishers
our
of men,
okay.
that's
All right.
Hey,
Are
we're
we done?
good,
Are we done?
Oh, so they said that he smells fishy.
We
Yeah.
have peanut
Yeah.
gallery here with we don't pay attention.
Yeah. Anyways, without further ado, this is our meet to know you.
you.
See you after the segment.
Meet to know you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Meet to Know You, where we get to know you. My name is Nadine, and as you can see today, I don't have my co-host Divine today. Kinda sad, but it's okay. Hopefully, she'll be here next time. But anyways, as you can see, today our background is very different. We have a little sun canopy behind us here, and that's because we're talking about youth camp. And our youth camp is coming up very quickly, and we're all very excited. So without further ado, I'm going to bring up a guest here to continue the conversation about our camp. And let's have a drum roll for Tyler. Woohoo! Welcome, Tyler.
I'm back from school.
Yes.
Thanks for waiting for me.
Thank you for coming. So, Tyler, we just wanted you to introduce yourself to our viewers here so they know a little bit more about you.
All right. So I'm Tyler. I'm a newcomer here at PCFC. I just completed my bachelor's degree in computer engineering at
Nice.
Ryerson. So
Woo.
and I'm currently looking for work. So hit me up if you have anything.
Yes.
And if you game, hit me up too.
Nice. And what games do you like to play?
Anything but League.
Okay.
Get away from me if you play League.
All right, that sounds good. Well, let's continue on. We have a game that we're going to play, so I hope you're ready, Tyler.
I hope so.
You ready?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
studied hard.
All right. So we're going to play Name 3.
Okay.
So the first one is name 3 camp foods. And I'm going to give you 10 seconds, okay? Ready? Go.
Hot dogs, marshmallows, s'mores.
Wow, that was quick. That was like 3 seconds. Good job. You were super quick. My favorite is s'mores. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping we're going to have a bonfire at camp and hopefully I
Mm.
can have some s'mores.
Yeah.
All right. So the next one is three important things to bring with you camping. Ready? Go.
Bathing suit, toothbrush, soap.
Nice. Soap is an important one, especially if we're gonna be running or playing volleyball or any sweaty activity. So soap is an important one. Good job. I like that. All right, and also wanted to ask. So, how do you feel about the upcoming camp? Have you reserved your spot yet?
Yeah, I have. I have reserved my spot, and
Nice.
I'm excited to go
Nice.
and be a part of it.
Yeah, that's great.
Mm.
Have you been to a youth camp before? In the
Not
past?
yet, not yet.
Oh,
This is
your
my first one. Yeah.
Wow, first
one.
youth camp experience. So I'm just gonna tell you, like, it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love youth camp. That's one thing I'm always looking forward to. So
Mm.
yeah, glad that you're gonna join us,
Yeah.
and it'll be lots of fun.
Mhm.
It'll be amazing. So yeah, thank you for joining us, Tyler.
Mm.
And
Thanks for having me.
yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Yeah, have a great day. Bye.
Meet to know you.
Okay, so
Thank you.
we know Tyler's going to camp, and
you,
we know
Tyler.
I'm not going to camp. Well,
Hi,
we know
Tyler.
Tyler's going to camp.
Yeah, Tyler.
So
Tyler is going to camp. Yay! Everybody, clap your hands.
well, so to our viewers and our listeners, are you going to camp? That's the
Good
question.
You should
Will
come.
you be going to camp? We want to take this opportunity now to officially and formally invite you and announce to you this year's youth camp. So, details upcoming. August 5 to 7
Yeah.
is our Metanoia Youth,
Youth
Camp 2022.
Unofficial name Metanoia Camp back.
No,
An
that's
official name. An
unofficial
official name.
and rejected name.
It's been
Yeah.
2 years, 3 years
Yeah.
now.
So we are
Since the last
officially inviting you to do it. Can you just explain how exactly is the invitation going? Because to this year's youth camp is actually there is a limited spot. So there needs to be reservations that need to be done. So Kate, can you just explain exactly how to reserve your spot, or how to secure your spot?
Okay, so there's gonna be a booth after the service, or you can actually stop by in our booth before coming to the sanctuary at church.
Yep.
So there's a QR code that you need to scan.
Oh.
All the information is there. We actually started talking to the people that we wanted to invite for the camp. So you can scan the QR code. You can do a partial deposit, or you can also, if you have lots of dollars, you can do the full deposit. But yeah, so basically, that's how you register. Just look for someone out there. But also, we will be announcing that during service or before the service. So
Yes.
just watch out for those people in the booth.
Yes, I wanna add something to that. To RSVP, you actually need to either pay half of the price, which is $43.50, and the
Yes.
full price is $87.
$87.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So if you wanna RSVP, you either have to pay either those two, and I'm proud to say I already reserved and I paid the full
Wow.
amount.
Is everyone here
So-
reserved?
Rich.
You're
I
reserved?
didn't
really-
reserve yet.
I did
No.
it, but by the
Yeah.
time this video is released, I probably,
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
half
We
already.
have to be a good
You have
example,
to.
I guess.
Oh, shout out to Sean. He was the first,
first
one
one?
to.
Oh wow!
wow, Sean.
Yeah.
He's
Sean
so
is
excited.
coming. Clap your hands.
Yeah.
Wow!
It's your time
Sean
to
is coming
shine.
again.
Yeah.
Are you?
I believe the post was posted on June 4th, Saturday night, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And apparently he as soon as that came out, he
He asked right
reserved,
away.
paid the full price.
Wow.
Yes.
So
be like
excited.
Sean.
Yeah.
That's
like
the
Sean.
excitement
Be like
we
Sean.
need
Don't be
from
like us.
everybody. Yeah, we need.
But
you
I
guys-
promise we're gonna be there, guys.
Yeah, and
For
we
sure.
need you to be as excited as Sean. Okay, so again,
Mhm.
August 5 to 7, 2022. That is our youth camp for
Mhm.
this year. We will see you there.
See you
So
there.
you guys too, please reserve your spots, okay?
Right.
Especially
Yeah.
you three, because you are a very important part of it. You guys are the staple of this youth camp as the
That's true.
collectives because of your roles. So you are basically moving this year's youth camp. So what exactly, what are you doing? What are your responsibilities
What are your roles?
for our
you
youth
doing,
camp
Edrei?
this year?
Yeah, I'm gonna fish.
You're gonna-
No, yes. Every collectives, you know who they are. We're tasked with responsibility, and for my task, I was given 2 different tasks. One is before camp, we're gonna talk to people, invite young people, and our goals are to invite the newcomers, first-time comers, and we want them to experience what we've experienced before. And I'm working with Kate on that.
Yeah. We're the people manager.
Yeah. So if you have any
People
questions,
manager. Wow.
Apparently.
yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to DM us on
Come with
Messenger.
us, yeah.
Yes, Instagram. For
What's
sure,
your
we would
Instagram?
love to help you guys,
What's your
Yeah.
Instagram?
and we would love for you guys to come.
You can say your Instagram.
We're gonna plug our
handle,
Instagram.
So
we
my
can, you know.
Instagram, Divine will put it here.
We're
Shout
gonna-
out to
right here.
Divine.
Right here.
Somewhere there, and please
Somewhere
put
there.
a really good
Follow my
profile of
finger.
me.
So say your username.
My username is I don't
You forgot?
It's
Oh,
actually
no.
Angela editing, so
But yeah, thanks, Divine.
But
it's actually Angela editing.
Oh,
Not
sorry,
Divine.
Angela. Thanks, Angela.
With
I'm
that
sorry.
said, I will put a bad picture. Put it again. Put it again.
it's hard to
Put it in.
pronounce Edrei's username there.
Yeah.
But if ever, you can always message us in our personal page, the PCFC Metanoia page. And also, actually, sometimes you don't need to message us because I'm going to go directly to you guys.
She'll chase
We're
you
going to
down.
invite you directly to join us for the camp because we really, really wanted to, as Edrei mentioned, right? We want to invite the newcomers or also those people like new believers in Christ, right? We want them to have that relationship with Christ or get to know Christ, but also at the same time, for of course we don't forget our oldies but goodies members here, the Metanoias, right? No, I mean
Who you
yeah.
talking about?
it's another content. It's different. The old member, but the good members of,
Alright.
of the church, right? Or those actually the Metanoia hasn't been active for so long. Well, we would like you guys to come. Of course, it's the camp, right? To
Yep.
strengthen your relationship as well in Christ and to
Mhm.
bond with other people.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can. If you have any questions, we can definitely answer it. In terms of the location, how it goes, like, just ask us. Like, we'll gladly answer all your inquiries.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Speaking
yeah.
of the location, I heard you guys went there. What, last week or this week or
Thursday?
3 weeks ago?
Thursday. Yeah.
Thursday,
June, by the
Thursday.
time of the release.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Thursday.
Yeah.
I
how was
believe
it?
the week of June, first week of June.
Yeah.
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 How was it?
Thursday.
How does it look like? What's any?
I know there's a river where we can fish.
Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah, there's
I'm
a
sold
river.
already.
I'm
About
sold
fishing.
already.
Right? And also, what I like about this camp, are we supposed to say the location?
Mhm.
Uh,
I guess so.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
Maple Grove
Christian.
Christian Retreat. So what I like about this location, we have our own separate space,
Mhm.
and the cabins are so close to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so
Wow.
nice,
It's
and
so
then
intimate.
yeah, it's so intimate, and
How
at the
many
same time,
cabins do we have?
I think we have 10 at least
10
for
cabins.
cabins.
Eight.
Eight. Oh,
Eight
okay, my bad.
cabins.
8 cabins, and then on top of that, it's close to each other. So let's say if you want to go to the swimming pool, it's not really like a lot of walk. And then there's like sports equipment provided. Like
Mhm.
you can do volleyball, basketball,
Oh, my
whatever sports you
favorite
want to do, right?
Mhm.
There's also like big Jenga there. Well, it's not really big Jenga. and then yeah.
Big Jenga, but not really.
Actually, I heard there's a hiking spot there. A little.
Oh, yes.
My
A little
favorite
bit,
thing
yeah.
to do.
No, don't lie.
Unsold.
Yeah, and
It's
then
the opposite day today.
it's opposite to the cheat. But I forgot what else. But it's basically close to each other. There's like the pavilion where we do the
Mhm.
encounter or the
Oh,
program.
wow.
We have the kitchen, which is all by ourselves, guys.
Our own kitchen?
Yeah,
Our
the
own
kitchen is
kitchen.
all ours. So like like we literally have a life there. Like do your own thing.
Wow.
Mhm.
It's
Can
very
Can we
nice.
swim?
We can swim. The pool is really good.
Oh.
It's really nice. So it's
Yeah.
big.
Yeah,
So,
one more
yeah.
thing. Like
sorry.
you mentioned earlier, washrooms, it has to be good, and I think I can say that the washrooms in this camp, it's really really nice.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
wow.
That's how we're
although-
promoting camp to you
Right?
guys. The washrooms
Just wanna
are
make sure, guys,
good.
the washroom is
Very
good.
clean.
Yeah,
Very
and within our place, the village that we're gonna be at, village,
Wow.
there's a washroom that's designated for all of us, only for
Nice.
us, and yeah, it's really nice. It's really smells good too.
It smells
Oh.
good, actually.
Oh, wow,
to
really?
my
I hope it
surprise.
stays that way.
Yeah. And also, like, the cabin is where we actually like gather to, like, I think we're gonna do the bonfire. It's really
Mm.
close. Literally, when you exit, it's
Mhm.
literally
In
in
front of
front of you.
A
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Bonfire.
the cabins are actually it's like in a semicircle, and in the middle that's the camp.
Flash the picture, please, so we can see.
Do we have? If we have
Yeah.
it, we're here.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
If
and
not,
then
then
chairs
just-
around surrounding it.
It's surrounding.
Yeah.
Oh
Cool.
wow, man! Oh man!
man.
Oh man!
She's not
no,
coming.
Angela.
Oh,
it's
Angela,
not-
it's okay. We're gonna edit you.
It's
And there's
okay.
also a diamond field, like
Oh,
those
yeah, it
people
is.
who wants to play.
What's a diamond
There's
field?
Like
a game
baseball?
field.
Baseball
Yeah,
field, yeah.
baseball.
Oh,
Okay.
my
Yeah, there's also it's
Oh.
really big.
Mm-mm.
And there's also a small bridge where you can
Yeah,
fish.
the bridge is really nice.
It's
It's
all
so
fishing.
aesthetic.
Let's
Wow.
go.
The campsite looks
Yeah, it's
like
really
sounds
good.
really big.
What's
Yeah.
the
It
name
is
again? Can
big.
you say the name?
Maple Grove Christian Retreat
Maple
Sun
Grove
Camp?
Christian Retreat Camp.
Camp or center?
guess
I don't
center.
know.
Center.
Something like that.
So
Yeah,
that
center.
people, if you guys wanna, I guess if you wanna check it out, you can.
Mm.
You, know,
You can
go
double
to the
check it,
website
yeah.
maybe and see what's in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so much fun.
Yep.
Yeah, we have another rule that we were given like during the camp, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
What is the
so-
other one, Kate?
Oh, okay. So the other one apparently, I forgot. I totally forgot. I thought I'm just gonna do the games, but apparently, me and EJ were doing the itinerary. We're the itinerary people.
Veterinarians.
Yeah, itinerarians.
Itinerary.
Yeah. Yay! But anyways, we're the one who's gonna plan the camp like program all throughout from
Mhm.
Friday afternoon all the way to Sunday.
Mhm.
So please bear with us. We'll try our best to
Yep.
make it like fun, active, and memorable. And of course, there's an
Yeah.
impact for you guys. So
Mhm.
Yep.
you wanna say something, EJ?
Yeah, I just look forward to it because the roles that are given to me, it's not something that I used to do. It's not.
Same.
I feel like it's actually something new to me.
Mhm.
Well, except the games, but like, cause I've
Yeah.
had games before, but like, actually doing the whole program is kind of something new to me. So, yeah, we'll do our best. We'll do
I
our
think
best.
we're the same. It's
We'll-
something new to us, the
Yeah,
itinerary.
we'll use the experience that we had from previous camps.
Yeah.
The good, the
And the
bad,
bad.
and
Make it better, right?
Yeah.
Redeem
Yeah.
ourselves.
yeah.
But also, see, that's one thing as well in the camp. Like, before I remember, I was not part of any committee or anything. I just go there and
Mm.
just like sit there. But one thing that also that camps what makes you is like, it gives you like some kind of like position that like, oh, do this, do that. Like it kind of give you like step out to your comfort zone
Mhm.
Yeah.
and just do whatever you like you never did before.
Yeah.
Something like
Mhm.
that. So it's there's a lot of impact or a good thing
Yes.
that can happen to you
Yeah,
during
look,
the camp.
look forward to it
Yeah.
for sure. Look
So yeah,
forward to it.
every collective we were tasked with our own different jobs, and under that, it's actually. I just wanna big a shout out to give a big
Oh.
shout out to Kendra.
To our youth
Big
director.
ups.
So our youth
Yeah.
director.
Big ups.
Big ups,
Kendra.
big ups.
Yeah.
She's been handling.
I
this
remember
amazing.
the last podcast she
Was-
went after my physical looks, but
Yeah.
you know this time I just wanna say good job to you. And yeah, honestly, she's doing so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yes.
sure.
Really
Thank you.
So
Big ups.
Thank you so much
Yeah,
for
big ups.
handling this.
big ups.
Handling the young people and handling us collectives
Mhm.
to help you out, and thank you actually for entrusting us
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
with all
hard,
of these
but
roles.
Thank you.
Yeah,
These are-
it's a lot. You guys are doing a lot, but I still hope you're excited.
Oh,
yes,
of
for
course,
sure.
we're
For
very
sure.
excited to plan.
Still hope.
It's
what
like
to
you
do.
know the feeling like you have a power there that you can just wanna play.
You can
around.
use it abuse.
Wow.
Yeah,
What are we talking
Okay,
about? What?
Maybe not.
yeah.
Authority.
That being said, I'm actually
Joking, guys.
like alongside with our PD Mijay and Mary, we're
Mm.
gonna be doing the who will be in the same cabins and stuff.
Oh,
So if you
wow.
guys wanna be with someone, I'm not gonna listen. But yeah,
He also he might take bribes. I don't know,
Mm.
but
You
What
never
is
know.
this? What's
I'm into
happening now?
fishing these days.
he likes fishing. So.
Live baits, please.
Very fishy.
Yeah. And I know you guys are. I know you guys are so excited. And the reason why like leaders are always so excited preparing for camp is because we just really love you guys. We love the young people.
Yeah.
And we no, we love the
I like it, yeah.
Metanoia. We do, and we want you guys to have the best experience, especially the best experience with Jesus,
Mm.
and to have the best encounter and just something memorable that will start off your faith. So it's not
Mhm.
just, I know you said it was a sleepover
Yeah.
like that, and I like that idea, but the thing is, sleepovers sometimes they're just fun, but youth camp, we want it to have a purpose in you guys'
Mhm.
lives.
Exactly.
And we want it to end at something good, and
Mhm.
something good is you with Jesus.
Mhm.
So
Mm.
I'm
That's
so
true.
excited for you
I know.
guys.
I am
for-
too, yeah.
Thank you for
I am
being
too.
excited
Yeah.
on behalf of us.
Yep. And
It's true.
we have.
That's true.
And by the time you're watching this, you probably know it already. But we have a couple announcements. Some of our, or they're not here, but some of the collectives are tasked to do fundraising.
Mhm.
That's true.
Which is what is it for? What is it?
Yes. So would you like to?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, no.
So for this fundraising, our aim or our goal is to have someone to get a sponsorship, for those who are willing to help in the volunteer, right?
Mhm.
For the fundraising, because we want to send these young people to the youth camp.
Yeah.
Because really, I like when Angela said about like we're doing this. I mean, it can be hard. Of course, it's not easy to plan, but at the same time, because we love you so much, guys, we wanted you guys
Yeah.
to have the best experience. And also, you know, that feeling that you get to experience that before, so you want to pass it to
Yes.
people.
That's
So they
true.
get that
Yes.
type of experience.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we have this fundraising that will be starting next Sunday.
Two
so
weeks
actually it
ago.
started-
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We started 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks
right?
ago,
By the
really?
time we'll be
June
watching
June 12,
this-
yeah.
June 12,
Yeah.
yes.
So it's gonna be like set up somewhere at church, outside of the church. I remember, yeah. So yeah, if you are very willing to sponsor young people, to send them to the camp,
Yes,
feel
support.
free to do so. Because
Support.
honestly, you're gonna give like
Mhm. Yes.
put a smile on their face.
I feel like
Mm-mm.
I was a sponsor. I was sponsored back then.
Oh
Mm.
wow.
Yeah, someone tipped me. They're not supposed to tell me,
Yeah.
but they told me that someone sponsored me for a camp back then. I know who it
that's so
was,
I wanna be
kind.
sponsored.
but I'm not gonna say the name.
That's so
Oh.
kind.
But thank you. Yeah, that was like years ago. I just
Yeah.
remembered. That's true. That was I was one of
Good.
those.
Yeah. and now look at the impact.
Look at the
Yeah,
impact.
look at the
Really
It's
good.
like I think it's a really big investment.
It
Yeah,
is.
it
Yeah.
is. It's a very
Yeah.
big
It's like you're
investment.
changing
Investment.
someone's life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, by this time there's already volunteers already.
Yeah.
People help
Mhm.
already. So we
Mhm.
want to thank you guys for
Yes.
sponsoring
Thank you in
young
advance.
people. We thank you. We for those volunteers that are helping out with the fundraising, whatever we're doing at this point. Thank you very much. And in behalf of the Metanoia, the newcomers, and even those that have been here for a while, we
Yeah.
want to thank you.
Mhm.
We
Thank you.
appreciate your help.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cool. With that said, a few other announcements that we have before we end this. You know, we're ending with fundraisers, guys. We're asking you for money. No, we're not. But it really is a big help. And it's not just fundraisers like, oh, I'm just going to give money. You're getting something back. Like, I heard some of their plans, I think it's food.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot
oh
of
my
food.
gosh, you guys
Especially
gotta
in
love the
this
food.
hot weather. Like, I want refreshments
Hello,
after
hello.
the service.
Oh.
I want fishball.
Fishball.
I want fishball. So,
trying to
fundraisers, yeah.
Quack quack.
We're requesting now. Can you hear us?
Yeah. So thank you again. Thank you for those who
Thank
Big
you.
ups,
have
big ups.
Big
fundraisers.
ups.
Okay, I think that is it for
You
today.
have more announcements
We do have a few more announcements. This comes out on Saturday as you're watching this, Saturday, June 18th.
here? Mm-hmm.
We have just had our Metanoia live, so I want to
Oh.
announce that. Yeah. We had
Thank you for
fun
coming.
today.
Thank you for
coming,
coming.
guys.
Yeah.
Good job, good
Shout
job.
out to Mary and Venna.
Yeah, shout out to our
Shout out,
cooker.
good job.
Shout out to our cooker.
Good
Yeah.
job today.
Yes, they have planned this month.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, prayer meeting is still going on.
Mhm.
That's
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
Yes.
At 7:30 p.m. If you guys want to come, it's physically here at church.
That's right.
Connect like groups are
Yep.
still
Mhm.
going
Still
on. That's
going
always my favorite thing to announce because I
Connect
love
Week.
connect groups, and connect groups it's basically like intimate little like family small groups you have with the
Mhm.
young people, the Metanoia,
Mhm.
where you get to talk about the Bible, share experiences, and just laugh and have fun.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to this, watching this, and you don't have a connect group yet, let us know again in the PCFC Metanoia Instagram, or just message one of the leaders that you see here if you're
Preferably-
following them.
Join us.
Preferably,
Preferably
yeah.
Venna.
Yes.
Venna, Mary, and
Venna
you,
and
right,
Mary.
Edrei?
yes.
Yes.
The
Venna,
three of you
Mary, and
guys.
Edrei.
Yeah.
But if you can't find any
Why
of
you're
those
only putting
three,
your sister there?
Yeah.
Forgive me. Yes,
Yeah.
me too.
yeah.
Yes. You guys know them already.
Yeah.
Just let them know and tell them I'm interested to be in a connect group, and we're
Mhm.
so excited to like for you guys to join.
Yep.
We love accepting
Mhm.
new people, and of course, what we've been talking about this whole time. Again, we just want to end off with our official invitation to you. August 5 to 7 is our Metanoia
Metanoia.
Youth Camp
Woo!
2022.
Metanoia
So
camp.
Unofficial camp back.
we're go
Thank you.
fishing there. Register, get your funds set, RSVP, secure your
RSVP.
spot, and on August 5 to 7,
Friday
We
to
will see you
Sunday,
there.
guys, just to make sure.
Yeah.
Sunday.
okay?
Yeah.
So we'll see you there at the youth camp.
See you there.
And we'll also see you in next month's chat room. Thank you for
Yes.
watching and listening,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye so much.
See you next time. Bye.
Fishy, fishy.